78 Fight News here. This video is entitled Floyd Mayweather Jr. versus the all-time greats. I'm going to make a couple of different parts to this video. Me and the brother Blood Boxing going to be dropping some heat for y'all. We're going to give our opinions on Floyd Mayweather versus these all-time great fighters. The first video I'm about to do today is going to have 10 fighters weighing 154 or under. And I'm going to pit Floyd Mayweather against them in some type of fantasy fight to prove why I have Floyd Mayweather as my top 10 in my top 10, you know. But first fight we're going to examine is Floyd Mayweather versus Alexis Arguello at 140 pounds. And I'm starting at 140 because at 130 pounds, where Floyd Mayweather was his absolute best, I don't see anyone in the history of boxing beating Floyd Mayweather at 130 pounds. I repeat, at 130 pounds, I see no one in the history of boxing beating Floyd Mayweather at that weight. He was an absolute beast at that weight. What you're seeing Floyd do now is nothing compared to what he was capable of at 130 pounds. Now, Floyd Mayweather versus Alexis Arguello, 140 pounds. I think that this fight is an easy win for Floyd. Alexis Arguello is a champion, all-time great, no doubt about it. Nobody can deny that. A man with, I think he had like 77 wins, 60-something knockouts, 8 losses. Fucking with Floyd, he would have had 9. I think Floyd Mayweather would have knocked Alexis Arguello out due to his precision punching, his sharp shooting punching, his impeccable defense. I don't see Alexis Arguello being able to win a fight against Floyd Mayweather. I see that fight ending somewhere in the 8th or 9th round by either a stoppage or a knockout, technical knockout or a straight knockout for Floyd Mayweather. Next fight, Floyd Mayweather versus Aaron Pryor. This is a good fight. Aaron Pryor, the Hawk, of course, 140 pounds, absolute best, a beast. Okay? But I think this fight is, you know, no disrespect to Aaron Pryor, because Aaron Pryor is a legend. But I see this fight going like the Ricky Hatton fight almost. I see Aaron Pryor coming in throwing a lot of punches, putting a lot of pressure on Floyd. However, his chin is exposed, and I think a check left hook puts Aaron Pryor to sleep. Check left hook puts Aaron Pryor to sleep, fucking with Floyd Mayweather Jr. That's just my opinion. You know, I could be wrong, but like I said, it's my opinion. But I think I think Floyd stops Aaron Pryor kind of early. I think around the 7th, 6th or 7th round, because of Pryor's defense. And Pryor's offense was kind of wild in comparison. Floyd is a sharp shooter. This man is one of the most accurate, if not the most accurate puncher in boxing history. Okay, so when you're talking about a dude who's one of the most accurate punchers in boxing history and one of the best defenses in boxing history, it's going to be very hard to find somebody who can beat him. He knocks Aaron Pryor out 6-7 rounds, easy work. Next fight, Floyd Mayweather versus Roberto Duran at 135 pounds. Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. I gotta be honest with you, okay? Floyd Mayweather loses to Roberto Duran by split decision. Roberto Duran puts a lot of pressure on Floyd. He hits hard as a bull. He's attacking Floyd's body. He's mean. He's nasty. There's no Victor Ortiz in Roberto Duran. This motherfucker is a mean. You know what I'm saying? He's coming in to take Floyd's head off. But Floyd lands accurate punches. He works that right hand. He lands flush on Roberto Duran, but split decision. victory goes to Roberto Duran at 135 pounds. Now, if you move that fight to 147 pounds, Floyd wins easily over Roberto Duran, in my opinion. Easily. And the reason why I say that is because at 135 pounds, lightweight, Roberto Duran is the greatest fighter I've ever seen at that weight. That's just my opinion. The greatest fighter I've ever seen at that weight. Okay? If you look at how Floyd moved up from 130 to 135 to fight Castillo, Castillo gave Floyd problems in the first fight. And then Floyd came back in the second fight and dog walked him. However, if that was Roberto Duran, Duran would have won a split decision. Easy work. Now, you move that fight to 147, Floyd wins easily. Just my opinion. Now let's look at Floyd versus Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. I'm sorry, the real Julio Cesar Chavez Sr. Julio Cesar Chavez Sr. at 140 pounds. This is an excellent fight. This fight goes all 12 rounds. Floyd Mayweather wins, unanimous decision. Outboxes Chavez easily. Chavez puts a lot of pressure on Floyd. He hurts Floyd a couple of times in the fight, but Floyd easily beats him. Chavez's face looks like hamburger meat at the end of the fight. It only grows his legacy. Only improves his popularity for taking such a beating. But I have Floyd winning this fight easily over the greatest Mexican fighter of all time, Julio Cesar Chavez Sr. Next fight, Floyd versus Sugar Ray Leonard at 147 pounds. Now, this fight, I have Floyd winning this fight unanimous decision. The reason why Floyd beats Sugar Ray Leonard is because of styles. Now, if you watch Sugar Ray Leonard versus Floyd Mayweather Sr., if you watch that fight, you'll see that Sugar Ray Leonard, it took him almost 10 rounds, I believe. 10 rounds to get rid of Floyd Mayweather Sr. Floyd Mayweather Sr. was a good fighter, but not half the fighter of his son. Floyd Mayweather Sr. had an excellent shoulder roll defense, but his son, Floyd Mayweather Jr., mastered that technique. His son has an excellent right hand, has an excellent left hook. Floyd Mayweather Sr. was able to last 10 rounds with Sugar Ray Leonard. Ray Leonard was throwing punches all over the ropes. Floyd Jr. is a much better fighter than his father was on those ropes. If you watch that fight again and put Floyd Mayweather Jr. in that fight, you will see how Floyd Jr. would easily be able to counter Sugar Ray Leonard off the ropes. He would be able to counter, throw his right hand, hurt Sugar Ray Leonard. He would win unanimous decision. Just my opinion. Also, next fight, Floyd Mayweather Jr. versus Thomas the Hitman Hearns. Okay, get ready, buckle your seatbelts. Floyd Mayweather Jr. versus Tommy Hearns. I have this fight going. I have this fight as an 8th round knockout for Thomas Hearns. Thomas Hearns defeats Floyd Mayweather Jr. by an 8th round knockout. Let me explain why. Tommy Hearns, the height, the length, the power in the right hand, one of the best right hands in the history of boxing, the jab that he had, would have been able to keep Floyd Mayweather at bay. Floyd Mayweather's defense would have been, I believe, non-effective against Thomas Hearns because of his height and his leverage. Floyd, using his shoulder roll, works good against opponents that are slightly taller or smaller than him. But you're talking about Thomas Hearns, and he threw that right hand coming down, that leverage. Think about how Shane Mosley was able to connect 2 right hands flush on Floyd Mayweather. If those right hands connected, from Thomas Hearns to Floyd Mayweather Jr., Floyd would have been knocked out. That Floyd's my brother. I love him. You know what I'm saying? But he would have been knocked out fucking with Thomas Hearns. Just my opinion. Okay? Now, had they had a rematch, had they had the best of three, I think Floyd wins 2 out of those fights. However, the first fight I got to give to Thomas Hearns because of the power of that right hand, the stiffness of that left jab. He knew how to use his height. I think he would have beat Floyd by knockout. Next fight, I have Floyd Mayweather versus Pernell Sweet Pea Whitaker. Now, Sweet Pea, okay. This is a long... This fight goes to unanimous decision. This is a long, technical fight. Sweet Pea throws a lot of combinations, trying to hurt Floyd, but he's shocked at Floyd's defense, how effective Floyd's defense is. Floyd lands counter right hands all day long on Sweet Pea. Floyd wins unanimous decision. You know, long, boring fight, but easy work for Floyd Mayweather Jr. Next fight, I got Floyd versus Sugar Ray Robinson. Okay. I have Sugar Ray Robinson ranked as number 1 on my list of all-time greatest fighters. However, I think Floyd Mayweather Jr. beats him. Okay. Now, that doesn't mean Floyd goes to the number 1 spot because he beats him. Styles make fights. Okay. I think that Ray Robinson style at 147 pounds, I don't think he would have been able to deal with the accuracy of Floyd Mayweather. I think that fight goes to a unanimous decision, victory for Floyd Mayweather Jr. Okay, Floyd lands the cleaner and effective punches. Ray Robinson hurts Floyd to the body, but Floyd perseveres, wins unanimous decision. Next fight I got Henry Armstrong versus Floyd Mayweather Jr. at 147 pounds. This fight, no disrespect to Henry Armstrong, I have him as my number 2 all-time great. Floyd wins again, easy work. Because Henry Armstrong threw a lot of punches to keep himself busy, to score points, but his punches really overwhelmed opponents. But they didn't have a lot of pop on the punches. You know, he was really throwing punches just to keep his opponent preoccupied. But I think that Floyd would have caught him again. Check left hook, right hand leads. He would have caught him coming in and put the brother Henry Armstrong to sleep. No disrespect to Henry Armstrong, all-time great, but Floyd knocks him out. Easy work for him. Okay, the last fight I'm going to talk about on this particular video is Floyd Mayweather versus Hector Camacho Sr. This is a good fight. I love this fight. Okay, this is the build up to this fight is the shit. Okay, both of these dudes talk shit 24/7. Man, the ratings go through the roof. Hector Camacho talking so much shit, Floyd talking so much shit. They get in the ring, and I'm telling you right now, you got yourself a classic. Because Hector Camacho has one of the best chins in boxing history. Okay? Floyd is going to pepper this motherfucker's chin. Floyd is going to pop his ass so many times, but Hector ain't going nowhere. You know? Hector throwing his combination. He dancing. He talking shit in the ring. I think you have a very entertaining fight for 12 rounds, but I have Floyd winning by unanimous decision. And that's just my 2 cents. Be on the lookout for part 2. Y'all let me know what fighters y'all want me to compare in the next video. But I'm thinking about Zuma Nelson. I'm thinking about Felix Trinidad, some other cats. Y'all let me know what y'all think. 78 Fight News. Holla.